Yeah, I cut my hair. What's up, folks? I'm Ozbanka Hooker. Welcome back to the show. Before we start, I'd like to give a big shout out to my buddy Jose, who's been following me since the blogging days, and he's come to Thailand and dropped off a couple of nice presents, including this dry fit t-shirt over here with a print right at the back, some artist named Guy Harvey, some lures, and of course, a book about people's experiences catching marlin. In today's episode, I went to explore Amphawa. Amphawa is an interesting place. Even though it's like about 2 hours outside of Bangkok, it contains everything from canals, fruit orchards, a river system, a mangrove system, and a sea. The species we were targeting this time was the Barramundi, jungle barb, striped snakehead, and black song, known as the forest snakehead. Now, I'm a guy that loves snakehead fishing, and I want to catch all the species. So this was definitely something I was looking forward to, and from what I was told, it was very likely to find them in the fruit orchards. My boatman works with Boy, who runs all the big stingray tours here. This is actually where I did my monster fish episode with Zeb Hogan. That float over there is used for holding the bait so that if the stingray does take it, what you see is this big bottle floating around. And then you just hook it onto your rig and bring it in. Anyway, we're done with that, let's go back to fishing. Yeah. That dude there is fishing for Barramundi as well. That's the species we're gonna go for first. The time now is 11:12, and we're just gonna finish doing some Barramundi fishing for now, then take a lunch break. So what I'm gonna do now is switch over to this crankbait. So now with the lip, it can go even deeper. It's shiny and chrome and orange. So these are the colors of the Barramundi here. Quite like. Sorry for the construction noise nearby. We are still in a semi-urban area, but let's give this a shot and see what they think. Oof! Oh, it got. กัดหรือหินฮะกัดมันอยู่กลางน้ำเมื่อกี้อ๋ออยู่กลางน้ำ Guys just got a bite. I switched over to a different colored shad that isn't as heavy, so it doesn't dive as fast, and boom, got a nice little hit. Oh, that's exciting. Let's try another one. สายกี่ปอนด์ครับอันนี้ Oh. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. We're gonna go pick up my friend, Boy, local fishing guide extraordinaire. We're gonna go do some canal fishing for snakeheads. Because the Barramundi are nice to us today. That's why. Local fishing guide here. He's made his international fame by helping people catch giant stingrays. This is the guy that I worked with on the monster fish episode a long time ago. And today we're going to be fishing together for the first time. He's going to show me what he knows. Now here's an interesting fact about the canals of Amphawa. Prior to roads, the main mode of transport here was by boats. The canals of Amphawa are still there to this day. Though many people have switched over to cars, a lot of people continue to commute using the boats. What makes these canals so interesting for fishermen like myself is the fact that they are a perfect habitat for snakeheads. It's a beautiful setting for snakehead fishing. Unfortunately, I came at the wrong time. You want to go when the water levels are low. Despite being April, I did encounter a monsoon just before I went there, and the conditions weren't exactly ideal. So, day one, nothing. So this is the hotel room. It's pretty nice. Okay, one last thing before I go to sleep. I just need you guys to see this. I'm in a very nice looking hotel room, but there's only one plug socket without any tables or chairs to sit on. And boys and girls, Becca Hooker needs his gaming. Like seriously, like if I don't catch my fish, I'm gonna play some computer games. I'm gonna play some Dota or some Overwatch, and I gotta need some of that. And this is my seating position right now. I got it right here on the floor. I guess this could work. All right, see you in the morning, boys and girls. Later. Good night. Good morning. Welcome to day 2. The orchards in Thailand are watered by a canal irrigation system, meaning there are little canals that cut off between the plantation, allowing for snakeheads to go in and make their habitat. If you happen to be lucky enough to know someone that knows someone, you can go fish there. And luckily, I know boy. The species I was after the most on this trip was definitely the forest snakehead, or black asole. Now, these snakeheads don't grow that big, and I've never caught them before, but what makes these snakeheads so unique is extremely aggressive. You can throw your frogs at them, and so long as they don't touch your hook or get cut by the hook, they're gonna keep hitting the frog over and over again. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that kind of aggression today. The way we're fishing here is using things like the hollow body frog or some other surface lures, and we work it over the vegetation like this, nice and slow. And there's a snakehead there. Come up and suck the frog down, and we set the hook, and should have a nice video for you guys. I hope. Oh, damn it. Set the hook hard enough, but that's one bite. That's one bite. Let's try to get one before the storm comes. Talk about unfortunate. My first bite all trip and it starts raining. Gotta go inside or, well, I'm gonna bust all the camera equipment if I don't, so sorry guys. Going back in, and hopefully the storm is quick and we'll be right out in as fast as we can. Damn, that was a hit. Okay. Fish. Yes! Oh! Whoops. Oh well. That's fish. Nice, nice. Oh well. Brought in a bit too quickly there. What? กระสงเหรอ Oh, it's a blotched snakehead. Oh, กล้องมา This is my first ever blotched snakehead. So that means I've caught the cobra snakehead, the giant snakehead, the common snakehead, which is also known as striped snakehead, and now the blotched snakehead. That's 4. We only got the northern left. Well, a bunch of other ones too, but that's like one of the main ones. Anyway, I'm gonna let this guy go because there's gonna be more fishing to come. Jeez, these guys are noisy. Orcs. นั่นไงตัวเบลอเลยอ้าวไม่โดนเหรอ Not bad, not bad. Ah, hit the lure twice. โอ้ไม่โดนโอ้ไม่โดนอีกโอ้โดนโอ้อุ้ยตัวใหญ่เนี่ย Okay guys, that's the second blotched snakehead, and I forgot to turn on the video camera, so sorry there's no video of that, but wow, they really are as aggressive as they say it is. I mean, this thing hit my lure like 3 times before it actually got the hook on it.